Greetings, Jared. Thanks so much for your response. Super, super interesting. So here's some ideas, just some thoughts I have. So first of all, when I was running my RIA firm, it was largely me with some outsourced team members. And to get outsourced team members what they needed, I just often would take any task I was doing. I'd make a stop doing list. I would rank the stop doing list based on energy drain. So that stuff that drained my energy the most, I'd put at the top. I would screen record, camcorder, right, in the old days, record exactly how and this is still how we do it today. We would record the task being done and then hand it off to somebody who would actually ask them to write it into a process. Like before you do this task, create a process for yourself, a process document. If I was running a larger firm, which I have never done, but if I was running a larger firm, I would actually, here's the question I would really ask yourself. Because I noticed in this statement, you said, all I want to do is spend time with clients. John Bowen's work on high performing advisors, the difference between high performing advisors and everybody else was the amount of time they spent in client facing activities. High performing advisors spent like the vast majority, like 90% of their time in client facing activities. And as I read your email, everything in there, I thought, man, it would be a fun experiment to see if you could outsource that. Can you outsource the job descriptions? Yeah, there are outsourced head of HR people out there. It's amazing, right? Like you can have an outsourced CFO. You can have an outsourced head of HR. So if you found a outsourced head of HR and said, look, I want you to work with you to write up, get all the processes we need done. So let's start with the one that's most energy draining for me or anybody else on the team. Let's write up a process. I will record myself doing it. Will you write up the process? After we write up the process, will you help me find somebody to hire to do it? An outsourced team member, an internal team member, however it works. And then I'd like you to manage them. I'd like you to do performance reports, reviews. I mean, I know people who've done this. So I think it's possible. And the question would be, would that, if you invested a little bit of that time up front, would it free you up to do more client-facing activities because it's what you love? That's the only question I would ask. Like, can I delete an activity? Can I automate an activity? Can I find somebody who's an expert at automation, actually? Can I delete an activity? Can I have the activity automated, or can I delegate it? And can somebody else manage that process? Yes. Actually, it's an interesting question. Cheers, my friend. Bye.